Hi Pokefans, welcome back to a new video. Today we have a new distribution that has begun for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. This distribution was given to celebrate the CD release of the song Bree Bree by Yosobi in Japan and gives the player a Pomot. Now this code will run until February 28th of 2025, so you do have around 1 year to go ahead and get it. Right here on screen is the code for Pomot. You can go ahead and pause the video to take it down. Now the Pomot will have the moveset Double Shock, Discharge, Quick Attack and Nuzzle, and is going to be around level 20. So you can definitely go ahead and use this one if you are beginning a new save file. There we go. There is the gift. Let me quickly go ahead and receive it. Once again, this is available until 28th February of 2025 in both Scarlet and Violet. It does have the ability Volt Absorb, which can be pretty helpful. Either way, here it is. Other than this, we also have the 7 Star Tera Raid Event that is running for Charizard today with Dragon Tera type. As usual, Charizard is catchable once per save file, and if you might remember, it did appear back once in 2022. And if you did catch it back then, you'll not be able to catch it now. This event will also run until March 17th, so you do have a couple of days to catch it if this is the first time you're seeing Charizard. In my case, I'll be using Sylveon with Expert Belt. The moveset is going to be Hyper Beam, Calm Mind, Drain Kiss and Fake Tears with Pixelate ability. This ability is pretty unique as it does turn normal type moves into fairy types, and Hyper Beam being one of the most powerful moves, I think it is pretty helpful. I decided to go with max EVs for HP and special attack. Hopefully this will help me defeat Charizard with solo. I decided to go with solo as I wasn't really sure if other people are actually playing this. After all, when Charizard was released in 2022, I really didn't get a chance to catch it. So this is the first time I'm trying to defeat Charizard. Either way, the one thing that I did get to know from the details is that you can definitely go ahead and decrease its stats immediately as it never gets cleared out. So that might be a really good strategy. I would definitely recommend having Fake Tears move and use it immediately as soon as you start the battle. This is definitely a really good plus point as it will actually help your other team members go ahead and take it down once you have used Fake Tears. Another advantage of going solo is that you do get a stat buff for special defense and defense stats in the beginning. As I mentioned before, I went for 2 Fake Tears right away. Now we do have to be a bit careful on the HP. In my case, I still have one more turn before I can actually use Drain Kiss. For the third turn, I decided to go ahead and raise my special attack and defense stats with Calm Mind. I might use this move a couple of more turns just to increase my special attack before I do start using all of the moves. Right here, I did get a bit more lucky and avoided the turn. I guess I would have gone down without it. The Drain Kiss does hit and I am fully healed, which is really good. At this point, the stats are fully nullified, so I do have to go back to using Calm Mind once more. I might use it at least 4 turns before I do start attacking. In the meantime, it seems that my team members are able to take it down to half health, which is saying a lot. This is exactly why it is very important to go ahead and use Fake Tears for the first 3 turns. In any case, we do have quite a lot of time, so I really don't have to worry too much. The damage done by Charizard is not too much either, especially now that I am releasing my special defense. I'll be able to go ahead and use Drain Kiss after the 3rd turn right here, just to heal myself up before I start using the moves. Once you have increased your special attacks to the max, you can definitely go ahead and use Drain Kiss until you can terrestrialize. There we go, one last turn of Calm Mind. As you can see, the Fire Blast is barely doing any damage at this point. Now you could definitely go ahead and use a Shell Bell instead of Expert Belt. That is pretty helpful as well. But of course, if you do prefer doing a bit more damage, then Expert Belt is the way to go. At this point, decided to go with a Drain Kiss. Unfortunately, the speed of my Sylveon isn't that fast, but at least I'm able to do a huge amount of damage. At this point, Charizard did use Sunny Day. We do have to be a bit careful now, as its move will be a bit powerful. Thankfully, my special defense tactics is working, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm just gonna use Drain Kiss until I am able to terrestrialize my Sylveon, which should be at this point. There we go. And now I think we'll be able to go ahead and take it down with one hit at this health, if my calculations are right. Hyper Beam can be super powerful considering the fact that it is now a fairy type, and since I have terrestrialized into a fairy type, it will be times 4 powered. And there we go. We're definitely able to do a massive damage and take it down in one hit. Pretty nice. This is definitely a super easy strategy if you are going for Sylveon. You can definitely try and use Azumarill, which is another Pokemon that I have seen people use a lot. Of course, a Azumarill with ability Huge Power and moveset Belly Drum with probably P-Rock is definitely a really good tactic as well. And if you're planning to use Azumarill, go for the move Light Screen to increase your special defense, as well as Rain Dance to renew out that Sunny Day. Either way, I decided to go ahead and catch Charizard with a fast ball. There we go. This is the first time I'm catching Charizard, so I'm pretty happy with this. I really thought that I missed it the first time this was actually released. We also got Spicy Herba Mystica, which is pretty cool. I would definitely recommend going ahead and helping other people online defeat Charizard. You'll be able to get some Herba Mystica, and it is an easier way to collect this item. Either way, I believe Charizard will be having the same stats as it did before. I would definitely say that this is the fastest I've ever caught any of the 7-star Raid Battle Pokemon, so I'm pretty happy with it. Let me know in the comment section if you have already caught Charizard before, or if this is the first time you're catching it. I'm pretty interested to know on that. Either way, that's all I had for today. Hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, please put a like, and if you haven't yet, please consider subscribing to my channel, as it does help me a lot. If you'd like to support me more on Patreon, check out the links in my description. And I'll see you all in the next one.